In this episode of The Excursion, I'll be surfing, bouldering, bowling, and flying high above the blue skies of Destin, Florida. And if I succeed in all of these beachside adventures, I'll take flight in not one, but 2 high-flying rewards. However, if I fail, it's the crew that become this week's Top Guns. Let's get started. It only seems proper to launch this week's excursion from Eglin Air Force Base, the largest Air Force base in the entire world. Located only 20 minutes from our beachside headquarters at the Emerald Grand, you'll find the United States Air Force Armament Museum, an amazing site for kids and adults alike, giving you a glimpse of the amazing high-powered marvels that have helped defend our nation over the past century. With the possibility of flying in one of these amazing feats of technology, I knew I had to come through in this week's excursion challenges to partake in this bucket list reward. So, to start things off, we journey to Destin's white sand beaches and meet my surfer bud, Dylan, who is getting me ready to ride the tide. Right on, I love the name.
Right on.
This is great, right by Captain Dave's here, heart of Destin, beautiful white sand beaches. So who do you teach? Any people that can come find Right On? Are there kids you teach, adults?
We're open every day, weather permitting. We target all ages. The oldest person I've taught was 74. We do provide a beach service for all of our customers looking back, sit back, relax, watch whoever's surfing, or if they just want to enjoy a day at the beach, we do provide that. We do rent paddleboards, kayaks.
Well, this show, The Excursion, it's all about challenges. It's me against these jokers, the crew. All right, now I have surfed before, but barely. All right, I made it up about 8 seconds in season 1, but now we're moving on, season 2. I've got a goal of 9 seconds, and you said there's a spot out here where it could happen.
Yeah, we're just gonna drift down the beach a little bit, and that's the goal, is to get the length of ride and see if we can't go 9 seconds, even maybe 10 seconds. It's gonna be a long ride for you. Your legs might be tired by the end of it.
All right, yeah.
It should be good. Just 2, 3, stand up. Perfect, just stay nice and low.
I gotta get in the middle.
Good. Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Just kind of stay low the whole time.
We'll let those guys take care of their business.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
It's cool having that military base. I bet you see a lot of planes.
Yeah, it is really cool. You get to see some really cool stuff.
I've been building up my core strength since my last surfing encounter. I hope this works out, man. You're a good teacher so far, but we'll see what happens when I'm out in the water.
Yeah, you ready to get out there?
I think so.
Cool.
Let's do this. All right, folks, the inaugural ride of Tanner, Logan, Dylan, and David. 3 of those sound like good surfer names. As strange as it sounds, surfing comes quite natural with waves of this size. You feel the pull, and as Dylan explains, put the weight on your front foot to stay ahead of the wave and even gain speed. With an original challenge of 9 seconds exceeding last year's rodeo-esque 8-second ride, all personal expectations were blown away. With an inaugural ride of almost 30 seconds as you're seeing here, Dylan decided I was ready to begin a few tricks. As we scanned the massive turquoise water waiting for the perfect wave, my surfing buddies Tanner and Logan were boasting a few tricks of their own. I then attempted this trick known as the dead bug. I also tried the NASCAR ride and perfectly executed a ride-on high five with my man Logan. Dylan, you did it, man. You got me on that board, you found the wave, and they're huge out there.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than it looks, and yeah, you got that first wave you got was insane. I think we might have doubled your 8 seconds.
Yeah, I think so. At least. I was telling Wes 20, and he said no. I've gone from David to Dave. I was seeing fish jump as we were going out there. You could see the bottom. And then the other guys, that made me look much better, right?
Of course, yeah. The reason we surf is to have fun, and that's what it's all about.
That was, man. I got 3 new friends out there. I loved it. We got the high five in, bonus points. Folks, this excursion is off to a good start. Dylan, my man. Right on. Challenge completed. On to the next leg of the excursion.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
I was on heroin.
I used crack cocaine.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. If you have private insurance, your treatment could be covered with no out-of-pocket cost. So call the Addiction Network now.
Call 800-905-4134.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
I was on heroin.
I used crack cocaine.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. So why haven't you called? What are you waiting for? Call the Addiction Network now. Get the help you need.
Call 800-775-9906.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
Destin Excursion Challenge #1 was in the books. So from Ride On Surfing, we head a couple of miles up the road to Rock Out with Ken and Josh for a hardcore boulder challenge at Rock Out Climbing.
Get up and move!
Okay, just came off the surfing challenge, Ken. It went well.
Good.
That was a lot of core strength, but now we're using core, hands, arms.
And legs.
And legs.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a full body experience in bouldering, and you'll realize that if you try to muscle through it, it's going to be a lot harder than when you use some technique.
And let's go over this. The difference between bouldering and then just rock wall climbing. I'm not wearing a harness right now.
Correct. So bouldering, also sometimes referred to as free climbing, is climbing without the assistance of ropes and harnesses. So
Okay.
our walls are 16 feet, which is about as high as people typically get indoor climbing, bouldering, without, going to the use of ropes or harnesses.
Yeah.
We're experience that you can have on a sunny day when it's too hot at the beach. We keep it about 75 degrees in here during the summer months. Or a rainy day when you don't want to go to the beach. It's always dry inside Rock Out Climbing Gym. So when the kids are climbing the walls in the condo or in the hotel room and you're getting tired of that, you can come here and let them climb our walls.
This is exciting. Now, you know this show is all about challenges.
Yes. They're going to combine to be a couple interesting parts of bouldering that you're going to wind up piecing together. So,
Who do you have climbing with me today?
okay, so we're going to set you up with Josh. He's my lead instructor, head route setter, and manager at the gym. He's been climbing quite a while, and he's an excellent instructor. So if you can't learn from him, I think maybe you just can't learn.
There's no hope.
That's right.
It will be an excursion fail, and the crew will get to fly high above Destin. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the challenge, right?
Oh no, this is getting you ready for the challenge. So this is step one, very beginner. Always standing up on your toes, straight arms, bent knees, so you're gonna save energy hanging off your skeletal system. Try and hang off your arms while you're moving your feet to stand up, and then reach to the next one instead of pulling up to the next one. Both hands, grab that, show control. Yeah, there you go.
Ready?
Yeah, warming up, that's what it's about. Sweet, good warm up.
Thank you, thank you.
So the first challenge we're gonna give you is a boulder problem, start to finish. So you gotta start with both hands here, and you gotta get your feet on, and then you start using all black grips for the whole course, and then all the way at the top there where that big black jug is, it's like a bucket handle. It's really good, and you gotta reach all the way to that handrail above the blue line from there, and then you completed step 1 of your challenge. Nice, hip in, reach, yeah. Breathe, come on, get both of you, yeah. Come on, get those feet up. You'll be able to reach to the top. Come on. Get that right foot all the way out there on that little guy. Yeah, come on, reach, reach, reach. Woo! Step 1, good. Crushed that. Woo!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Adrenaline's going now. Feeling good, man. And not having the harness makes it a little more fun, a little more happening.
Yeah, definitely. Bouldering is 60% mental, 40% physical. You got to engage the core and stand up and everything, but it's all in your head, you know?
Yeah.
If you're scared, you tense up like that. You got to breathe and keep climbing. So you're right. It's totally a mental game in these parts.
More chalk.
Yeah. All right, Dave, you ready for dynos? Practice dyno?
Yeah.
All right, so dyno is a dynamic movement. So you're jumping or all points are leaving the wall, the grips, and you're grabbing onto another grip. And you spring using your legs right before they lock off. Then you engage the arms to give you that little thrust at the end so you can jump as high as you can. So it's like legs, 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 arms, and then you jump and you grab another one. So you start with both hands on here, your feet up, and then you're gonna jump to those yellow guys on that volume up there.
Wow.
All points leave and go grab. Yep. Get your other foot higher by your hip, your right foot higher.
That one, okay.
Yeah, there you go, it'll be a lot closer. Oh, he touched it. All right, right there, right there. You can taste it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it. Oh!
I'm not done. I'm not dead yet.
All right, all right. Take a breather again. Yeah, you can get this. Yeah, come on. Woo! Yeah, that's it. All right.
It's been a good day. I never thought I could do the dyno, Josh.
Well, now you're gonna do something else you never thought you could do, and that's a bat hang.
Right.
Right.
Y'all told me about this when I think I saw a picture.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, you know. Bats hang out in caves upside down and sleep, you know.
Vampires.
So, vampires, yeah, same deal. So you're gonna get your inner vampire going here, and you're gonna get both hands on here, okay?
Yeah.
And you're gonna flip up. And if you need to use other ones to get the weight to hang, you would hang, and then if you eventually want to let go, and we want to count you letting go for 5 seconds. Flip those feet up there. Come on, get them way back there, way back, and then tuck your, get your hands on the red one. Ooh, all right. So you got your feet up there really easily, but then trusting the mental game, trusting to weight them is really, that's what's key. Yep. There you go. Come on, tight. This is it. All right, set those feet back further. Yeah. There you go. All right, now trust yourself and let go. Let go. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
That was 3. That was 3.
That was 3 seconds. Yep. All right.
I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna do it.
All right, do it again. Take a second. Take a second. Yeah, you got this one. You got this. 5 seconds. That's what we want to see. We want to see 5 seconds.
Come on, toes.
1, 2. Oh.
Gotta get that toe workout. It's all about the toes. Toes are feeling good.
Yeah, curling them back
Trying
like
to
that.
hold it. Yeah. Okay.
Come on. Yeah. Oh. 8, 9, 10.
I think he put chalk on his toes. Chalk on the toes.
Nice. Come on. Real deep. Yep. Come on, tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo!
Yeah! Oh!
Bat hang complete.
goodness.
Nice. That was rad.
Oh, yes.
Officially a boulderer now. You can dyno, you can bat hang, you can do a V0. You are a golden god.
I can do it all.
Congratulations on conquering Rock Out.
All right, Rock Out. I love this place in Destin, Florida. Guys, you gotta come here. Come to the beach, enjoy the beach, but take a little break, even though I'm sweating like crazy. But enjoy yourself at Rockout. Guys, I loved it. Challenge complete. On to the next leg. Wait, it might be a mini reward. What do you say, guys?
Mini reward.
The crew. Yeah. 2 for 2 in this Emerald Coast excursion, both on the waves and on the rocks. So an early reward was in store. This one involving a cheeseburger in paradise with a high-flying aviation twist.
I was on heroin.
I used crack cocaine.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. If you have private insurance, your treatment could be covered with no out-of-pocket cost. So call the Addiction Network now.
Call 800-905-4134.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
I was on heroin.
I used crack cocaine.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. So why haven't you called? What are you waiting for? Call the Addiction Network now. Get the help you need.
Call 800-775-9906.
Proudly transforming from David to Dave on the waves and achieving both Superman and Batman stunts on the boulders, a sweet reward was in store. And this one takes me to a popular Bayside friends and family destination known as Lulu's, home to the fountain for youth and a few amazing seafood delights. There's more to Lulu's than meets the eye though, including Lulu herself. Lucy Buffett's Lulu's. I know that name Buffett. It kind of goes synonymous with Florida.
Absolutely.
Tell me about Lucy.
Well, Lucy is Jimmy Buffett's little sister. She is a chef. She is a writer. She's a very creative woman, and Lulu's is her vision. It has come to fruition as kind of the quintessential family beach party.
When you say family, that says it all. You have the beach here. You have a fountain for youth.
Fountain for youth, absolutely. Our very own fountain for youth. And that's it. We're all about the families here.
The name Lulu's goes back to Buffett.
The childhood names for the siblings. Jimmy was Bubba as a child, Lorraine was Lala, and of course Lucy was Lulu. So those were their childhood names growing up.
And I just heard an engine crank up. Tell me about Fly the Beach and the relationship with Lulu.
Absolutely. Ryan and Rose, they've been friends with us since the very beginning when we opened here in 2015, and they operate right off of our beach. Walk right into the bay, hop in their two-seater seaplane, and off you go into the wide blue yonder.
This is a perfect location. We're right on the bay. There's the plane. I see mullets swimming through the water all around us. Found a hermit crab over there. Lulu's is right there, Jimmy Buffett's sister's place. How perfect is this?
Leeward side of the shore, knee-high water in beautiful Destin, Florida. Couldn't ask for better.
Now, I feel like I've deserved this, you know, gone on a couple of excursion adventures and challenges and did things I didn't think were possible here in Destin. So, as a self-reward, and I think the crew went along with this, right, Wes?
No.
Okay, yeah, they're good with this. Now, there's no runway. I see a lot of water. What can you do in the water with this thing?
Well, the nice thing about the water is you can take off into the wind. You don't have crosswinds. And then you can ski it around like a $100,000 wave running with wings.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I got controls over here. That's bad news for me. I don't know what I'm doing.
It wouldn't be any fun if I didn't let you fly.
So, into the two-seater plane I went to begin a thrill ride on the water. And after you take to the skies, let the wonder begin. I knew this water was clear, but from up here you see absolutely every sea creature, big and small, including the dozens of dolphins that claim these emerald waters as home. He even takes you by a feature known as the dolphin reef, something you can only experience from this level of the atmosphere. At times, Ryan even cut the engine so you can experience how the plane just glides on its own.
Throttle at 0, we're gliding. Pulling the G's, going up and down. That was crazy. You just feel that whoosh, and you gave me the controls. You're a brave man.
It's like a custom roller coaster in the sky.
So with adrenaline pumping and this Destin excursion almost in the bag, Ryan and I, well, mainly Ryan, decided to let the crew fly the beach as well, skimming across the bay, buzzing Lulu's tower time and time again, and even catching a glimpse of the country's largest American flag, which you can only see from up here.
Unexpected, and what a thrill. Ryan Gore, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Flythebeach.com.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
I was on heroin.
I used crack cocaine.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. If you have private insurance, your treatment could be covered with no out-of-pocket cost. So call the Addiction Network now.
Call 800-905-4134.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
I was on heroin.
I used crack cocaine.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. So why haven't you called? What are you waiting for? Call the Addiction Network now. Get the help you need.
Call 800-775-9906.
A vacation you can count on.
Nice shot.
Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
Riding the waves, scaling the walls, and flying the beach, fins up above Lulu's. We now head to one of Destin's family hotspots, known as Destin Commons. It's a great destination just a few miles from Destin's Harbor Walk, where folks can shop, dine, explore, and have a good time, rain or shine.
We are definitely the regional shopping center for the area. We've got over 90 stores and restaurants, of course, entertainment galore as well, and we cater to any age group, any demographic, any lifestyle, any fashion sense, whatever it may be. So we're truly the gathering place for Destin.
It's been a fun excursion so far. Lots of adventures, lots of success, I may add. But there's still one more. We got Uncle Buck's. Tell me about this place.
So Uncle Buck's Fishbowl and Grill is a concept that's done by Bass Pro Shops. And it's an underwater themed restaurant and bowling alley. It really is truly one of a kind and a remarkable experience. You feel like you have just swum into a sunken ship adventure, and you've got fish floating from the ceiling, even some scuba divers, and everything's been hand painted. It truly is incredible. From the lighting to the attention to detail, it's a one of a kind experience.
This place is awesome. You got tuna on the wall, sharks on the ceiling, black lights everywhere, and of course, a killer bowling alley. And to make it interesting, it's me against the whole crew, Wes and Craig. I gotta beat them both, but I got a secret weapon. I got a shark ball. All right, folks, let's get started. My warm-up looked promising, but once the challenge began, my bowling skills vanished, and the crew pounced upon my temporary weakness like a shark on a minnow, completing spare after spare.
That's right. Go through.
Missed it. No! No! No, all right. 8 more frames. This is not over.
Oh, no!
Finally, a spare keeps me in the game.
My triumphant lonely strike in frame 7 did nothing to change my fate. Wes took the top spot, followed by Craig.
Yeah.
Meaning I was the loser.
I conquer a rock wall, I go surfing, and then I come here. Fishbowl is intimidating, folks.
Meaning after an incredible start, I failed this excursion challenge.
Wes and Craig both beat me at the Fishbowl, and now they both get to fly in a T6 Texan, 1942, I think, World War II era, side by side, and they're gonna have the time of their life. And frankly, I've never felt this way before, because I'm gonna be down here filming them.
So pilot Charles Duplantis and his fellow pilot friends Ray and Bruce took the crew up, without me, for an amazing flight across the azure skies and equally blue water of Destin, Florida. Yes, me catching views from ground level and the crew working shots from the cockpit. It's really amazing to witness the skill of these pilots, riding side by side with only a few feet between them while traveling speeds at nearly 200 miles an hour. Unbelievable.
He did good. Wes, how'd you get within 2 feet of Craig up there?
It's easy, man. Amazing. Too much adrenaline to be scared.
There he is.
Yeah, that was great, David.
Second place bowler.
Sad you had to miss that.
I know. Quite a reward, man.
Yeah, that was amazing.
What a reward. What a way to see these beautiful beaches of the Emerald Coast.
You know what was even better? David didn't get to. That's right. Maybe next time, David.
Destin excursion complete. See you next time.